Hello friends! Our wonder story for this week is called Spring is Here. It is written and illustrated by Taro Gomi. So he's the author and the illustrator because he wrote the words and he drew the pictures. So in this story, we're going to learn a lot about spring, obviously. We're also going to learn about some of the other seasons and things that happen during those seasons. So let's have a look and see what our friend the cow does throughout the story. What happens there? All right, spring is here. Do a little soup for you. The snow melts. All right, so in the spring, you start to see the snow melting from the winter if it was snowing, and then it starts to get a little warmer, so the snow starts to melt. The earth is fresh. All right, that means the earth is starting to become new, it's starting to be fresh and start to grow new things. Let's see what new things might grow. The grass sprouts. So the grass starts to grow, and you can see a little bit of the cat's face there. So if the grass is sprouting, it means it's just starting to go. A sprout is just a little, it's the beginning of the plant. So it's just, see how little they are? It's just starting to come out of the ground. So that's what they mean when they say that it is the grass sprouts. The flowers bloom. Look at all those flowers. Have you been seeing lots of flowers in the spring? I know I have, and it's so beautiful. I love seeing that, don't you? Yeah, so, and we see another character walking around in the grass and flowers. Let's see. And the grass grows. So as we start to move from spring into summer, the grass begins to grow. There's lots of sunshine, and more things continue to grow. So in the spring, you see things just starting to grow, and they might, you'll see the flowers growing and the grass growing, and then in the summer, things continue to keep growing more and more. And summer gets warmer. The winds blow, and you see the grass starting to blow and move because the wind is so strong. Oh, look, they're losing their hat there. All right, so towards the end of the summer, you might notice it getting more windy as it starts to get a little colder towards the end of summer. The storms rage. There are also lots of storms in the summertime. Oh, look, and it's so windy. Look, the umbrella's flying away. And the quiet harvest arrives. So now it's fall. And harvest, that's one of the words that we learned in one of our other wonder stories when we learned about the farms. But the harvest is, look at all those plants. That's what the farmers grow, their harvest. And then in the fall, that's when you can see corn starting to grow and wheat and things like that. And they start to they take those things and they're able to use them because they've completely grown and they're ready to be eaten. The snow falls. So now, friends, we are not in fall anymore, and it is winter. The snow starts to fall. But it's not snowing so much that they can't be on their bikes, as you can see. It's just a little bit of snow. So not a full snowstorm where they're taking out all their gloves and their mittens and going out and making a snowman. But it's just, you can see they're starting to wear warmer clothes. They're wearing long sleeves, they have hats on. So you can tell it's colder in the winter. than in the summer or the spring or even the fall. The children play. So now you can see there's lots of snow, and we're still in what season, friends? Winter. Good. So it's snowing a lot. So now they have their winter hats on. They have gloves, they have boots. They are going sledding. So they have a lot of snow, and now they're able to do those fun things that they can do in the snow. What do you like to do when it's snowing really hard? That sounds so fun. All right, let's keep reading. And now the world is hushed. And hushed means quiet. So you can see it's so quiet. Have you noticed that in the snow? It can be so quiet because maybe people are driving as much and everyone's at home and it's quiet and it's so peaceful. In the winter when it's snowing sometimes. That's one of my favorite things about the snow is how quiet it is, or hushed. So this is still winter that we're looking at. The world is white. Look at all that snow. And the snow melts. And there's our cow coming back again. And the calf has grown. All right, and a calf is a baby cow. So our friend the cow now has a calf, which means a baby cow. So her calf has been growing since the spring maybe, and it's bigger now. All right, so that's another thing. So now we're back in what season, you think? It looks a little, you can see butterflies are coming out. It's definitely warmer. We're back in the spring. Spring is here. Good job, friends, following along. So we learned a lot about some different seasons. We learned about spring, of course, we learned about summer, and then we learned about fall and winter. Oh, friends, what is your favorite season that we learned about today, or that we saw in our story? That's awesome. My favorite is actually spring. I love springtime. I love that it's warmer, but not too warm. It's not so warm and sunny like summertime. Even the summertime is very, very fun too. And I love seeing new flowers and new things grow. All right, friends, so what we can do after this story, I thought it would be so fun if you went on a little scavenger hunt and you looked for signs of spring. So, friends, what would you be looking for in the spring? Some things that you might see in the spring could be good. Good job. You could see flowers, you could see grass, you could see green leaves on the trees. What else might you notice? Birds singing, good. Oh, and the butterflies, and more bugs are out too. You might see more bugs flying around. Yes, oh my goodness, friends, so many great things that you can see in the spring. So what you can do is look for signs of spring. You could go outside and look for those signs. Maybe you guys have planted a garden with mommy or daddy, and you could take a picture of that, or you could take a picture with it and you could share it on the homework map. But if you're not able to take a picture of what you notice in spring, that's okay too, because this is a little bit different than what we normally do. And if you want, you can draw a picture of what you noticed in spring. All right, friends, so I can't wait to hear all the great things you find in spring, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day and have fun in the spring sunshine. Bye.